Each year, News 4 celebrates Women's History Month by recognizing 4 remarkable women in Western New York. I sat down with Joanne Zimmerman, our last finalist, who exemplifies what it means to be a Good Samaritan.
It's just a love of the community, a love of the people in the community and God, and we just want to keep doing, setting an example for people of what can be done.
Joanne Zimmerman is an educator, woman of faith, and a community powerhouse. She spent over 3 decades as an elementary school teacher in the Niagara Falls City School District.
I taught everything but 3rd grade pretty much. I was involved with several different reading programs over the years, so I would be working in the classroom for a while, then I would come out to do a program called Success for All, or I would go back into the class, and then I was instrumental in starting a program called the Primary Enhancement Program that we started back in about 2008.
She and her husband, Michael, are high school sweethearts. He joined the U.S. Air Force, and Joanne proudly stood by his side as a military wife for 33 years. She was involved with the Key Spouse and Family Readiness Program at the Niagara Falls Air Reserve Station, offering support to other military families.
It's not just about the logistics of their spouse being away, but it's also just providing them, keys to financial direction that they might have, or they need someone to plow the driveway during a snowstorm, things like that, just being a resource for them in that matter.
Mike received his patriotic send-off in 2020, and Joanne said goodbye to the classroom 2 years later. The opportunities to lend a helping hand beyond the realm of school were endless.
Upon retiring, I just said, God, my yes is on the table. What do you want me to do? Lead me where you want, and show me how I can be useful, to help other people in my life.
Joanne devotes herself to others. She is one of the founders of Pendleton Farm and Home Days, helps out with weddings and other events at her church, and volunteers at the historic Palace Theater in Lockport. She has even turned her hobby of creating themed baskets into auctions for the various organizations she's part of.
She, to me, is the epitome of a remarkable woman. Even the people that she interacts with in just those singular capacities are being impacted by her, whether it's the people who knew her as their teacher, or the people who know her through church, or the people who benefit from her kindness and all of these altruistic activities. I get to see all of that at play, and that's just such a huge blessing, and I'm just so proud of her for all the ways that she makes a difference.
And though she's retired, Joanne still makes it a point to give back to young minds. She gives scholarships to students through the LaSalle Senior High School Alumni Association, the College Club of Niagara Falls, and the Alpha Delta Kappa International Teachers Sorority.
I can't step away from that. That's where my heart is, with the students and, the children. And so that is, one of the things that I enjoy doing.
All this hardly begins to scratch the surface of the ways in which Joanne gives back. She attributes her instilled goodwill to the resilient women in her life, and even more so, her faith, the faith of a remarkable woman with a servant's heart.
I live my faith through the deeds that I do, and I try to set a good example for people and live in a way that reflects that. And so I just want to keep doing as much as I can to help out in the community, for as long as I can.
After introducing you to 4 amazing women, we invite you to join us next Tuesday, right here on News 4 at 4, as we will announce the local winner of this year's Remarkable Women campaign.